Morning, guys. Morning, guys. That was like Mavuzo with Sunday blues. But then today, it's a Tuesday, then there will be no blues actually, right? So let's just do that. And what's that? Good morning. My name is Leroy, and welcome to Magaranda. We're here Monday to Friday, from this time actually. So we talk about nice things, good things, vibe things, love things, and sometimes very close to the hard things, So as in like let's just remember to be respectful while we talk. Yes, we can laugh here and there and have fun here and there, but then respect is the main order of the day, right? So let's just respect each other, just be good people. And what's that? Shout out to Village ZA there. You can just hit them up there. You can get what you need, what you like there. You are like a very kind of like a very big Gen fan. You can do the things there, so as in I just follow them. So for those who are wondering what the hell is happening, so KG had a what's that family emergency there, so he couldn't make it today. So guess who had to come back? Your favorite yellow bone has to be back today. Yeah, but anyway, we really send Barakin kind of blessings to him. Actually, whatever he's going through there, he'll be good. He'll be great. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So Sabrina pointed something. I reckon, I guess you should try and rest. I don't know how's that relevant, but okay. So Sabrina, no, I did like. Let's just calm down right there. So yeah, man. But anyway, I hope you guys are good, actually, man. I'd say I hope you guys are fantastic. Well, me personally, I'm still a bit dizzy, but I remember yesterday I went to the doctor for the first time in 10 years. He gave me some things. I really don't know what the hell are they doing to me, but then they are not making me drowsy, but something's happening. But you know what? It's fine. It's all good. So please remember to keep tapping my face there because I love it so much. Remember, 50K is the goal, and keep sharing with your friends, your family, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your neighbors, your enemies, because here we do not hold grudges. So keep sharing and sharing and sharing, and let's just spread good vibes. And I just noticed that my lips are dry. I'm sorry about it. Eating 5 lip gloss, yeah, I'm done. Then we can start. So yeah, today guys, so today we're gonna start something new actually today, like that we spoke about like last week actually, right? And we really don't have a name for it yet, but you know what now? Like, let me just wing it actually today. So today, was that before we start the actual show, we're gonna do something that like that Leroy calls plug Tuesdays, right? So this is where now, like let's say gonna lay the job opportunity nyana, like legit ones, please. Nah, fair like like legit ones, or maybe you are doing event, or maybe you have your own like business nyana there, you trying to get more people and like more clients and vibes. We're gonna give you that like platform here, nah, sharp, nah. But then now that segment will be about 15 minutes actually, right? So let's say you want to promote something, or maybe you want to plug somebody to something, as in like jobs, or maybe business, or maybe this or that, this is your time right now. So you can request to actually be here on the panel, yeah, and then like, yeah, man, and then what's that gonna plug us to nice things, no? Yeah, but maybe like plug yourself to nice things. Because since Nano actually hit me up to I'm all over there. She has a young retreat nyana vibe actually going on next week, Sunday. The 4th. Yeah. So there's like a hiking, kind of vibe for your mental wellness things, but then you can head up there, see how you guys do it. But remember to send me gifts, guys, please. Please do. Because I'm fucking lip gloss for actually you guys today, you know. And I'm seeing like a new face actually today. Hi, Matabo. You, you seem new here. Good morning. So Nano's network is a bit of a tricky thing, but then hopefully she'll come through soon. But hey, good morning, Pumpkin. We literally just started your segment here, Pumpkin. So please do come through now, actually. So we call it Plug Tuesdays, guys. So you, so you want to plug yourself to something, or maybe you're doing like what's that something like that you want people to actually like be at, or maybe just actually yeah that. So since nobody's coming, like let me start with myself, right? So the 3rd of August, that will be my birthday. So I'll be playing go was that Baguette the Sheds actually. Like you guys know by now. It's fine. So yeah, man, just what's that? Come through and then like let's have fun actually, man. You know what I'm saying? We are getting old, so in gym, our time is literally getting limited by the day. So like let's just be good people and just have fun actually. So next week Saturday, not this Saturday, the following week Saturday. Right? Oh, actually, let me try to show you all quickly. Come on now. Just as Panamanize. This Vaseline is too strong. And there we go. This is my birthday. And this is my slot right here. You see it? And this is what I'll be playing here. But again, gonna happen. This mic is going to be Mopitori. So come through next week and let's vibe and let's have fun, alright? Alright? Responsibly so. So nobody wants to plug nobody to something. Nah, guys, come on. One day we are really going to be like that huge one day, and then you are really going to have to pay for this opportunity. So now it's free. So come on now, do something now. This is your time to shine, because again, but again, remember, like this is going to be more like YouTube again. So you still have literally as that 5 minutes actually to actually plus that plug your business, your job, your event, or like or you yeah back in that. So yeah, since Matabo is new here, guys, like let's just welcome this Matabo. Hey. She usually listens to the recorded shows. Oh, you are the only person who literally watches YouTube. Yamagoya actually. But listen here, you are very much appreciated, my sister MJ. You are very much appreciated. Okay, so Mr. Bongzara Repateles working Sarse. So please guys, working class, please do your things there. Born like do the Saras thing. But yeah, truly, truly. Okay, since nobody wants to plug their business, I guess we can move on to now my segment now, where I'm gonna force you guys to come here. Why? Cause I get tired of loads about this.
Hi, Lee.
Hi Pumpkin, how you doing?
Okay, how are you?
Thanks. Let me quickly fit. King, King.
I actually just remembered something.
Okay, yeah.
So in Middleburg, extension 5, if there's anyone who lives around Witbank, Middleburg, around that area, there's a new mine that is opening.
Oh, that's good.
Ne? And you know how things are this side. If you guys are not aware, they hire through a structure, meaning you have to belong to a certain structure where you go and register your CV. And those structures is Hambanama counselors around those areas. So if you know of anyone the side who's interested, they can go to CEF, which is the community forum,
Mm-hmm.
or any of their um, counselors. Ababuze ukuthi which structure should they belong to in order for them to get a job, because you know how it is, you cannot get a job just by applying, because the community has to be in charge of it this side. Yeah, it's another culture, I don't like it, but it's fine. So if you know of anyone who is interested, please go to your they must go to their counselors, look for the CEF, register under that structure, attend those structural meetings, and then when the mind starts, they'll have a whole database of people that are registered with the structure, where they can sift through those CVs, the CVs from, I mean. So yeah.
So just a quick question there, Mrs. Pumpkin. Like when you say structure, as in, do you mean like what can what's that can unions, yeah, or something like that?
Sort of, yeah. They're like unions. So it's one person who's gonna build a structure and say, siyahamba manje, so invader gaga imakoya must hire 10 guys, 10 what. So
Okay.
that's how they work here in Bomalang, especially the mines, people around the area in the community where the mine is based.
Yeah.
So the rule is you need to hire people around that area. You cannot go
Okay.
get people from outside. Yes. So you need to be registered under the structure around that area in order for you to get a job.
Okay. Okay. No, like
Yeah. So the only time when people get jobs through the structures is if they are also active into the structure. You can't just register nje and then uhlale and not attend their meetings and go with them to places where they go to, isn't this injalo? So you need to make sure that vele nje you belong to a structure in order for you to get a job. And then for those hard to fill vacancies, that's when they will advertise. Like if for instance they're looking for engineering supervisors, they're looking for HR people, they're looking for lab analysts, those they will post for the public to apply to.
okay.
But most of the positions, like your general workers or your operators, operational level, BU level, actually, from grade 1 to grade 3, all those small anyana posts, not small, they're very important, but they have to hire directly from the community. And then all those hard to fill vacancies, they just post the adverts to the community and then anyone can apply. But mostly because the unions here are very stubborn, they will want people from Pumalanga. If you ngaphandle, just forget, you're not going to get the job.
Yes. Yeah. Nah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you
But
must, if uhlakaniphile, you must know someone this side register address yakho ngaye. You understand? Put the address on your CV and then pretend as if uhlala ngapha. Now phela bhuti uhlakaniphe if you want a job. So yeah.
but isn't that fraud though? I
It's
don't know.
not. People are unemployed, Lee. It's not.
Hey,
If you qualify for the job, who must say that you cannot get a job because you don't live in Pumalanga? No.
which you can like which you remind me to actually play this right now, because I'm like, hey, I don't want to be on the wrong end of the law
You're
here.
gonna play
You know?
the disclaimer.
Yeah, hey, because I'm like, hey,
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the
but yeah.
conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
And with that said, you can hit
Thank
up
you,
this
Lee.
social versus pumpkin, and then
Sure.
what's that? Thank you very much actually for your plug. So Nje, maybe you need a job there by the mines there by Wheatbank. You must what's that? Join the mining union. That's when they like be 100% active there actually, like don't just say in jail bargain but then you do nothing. So it's like what's that, be active and help, like make sure you stay go the area AO, right? Bonus and do the right things there. And season plans, are you good?
Hi guys, hope that you're good. Morning. I went to a doctor yesterday. Everything was bad, and one thing that I want to find out to people: does family planning have after effect? Because the doctor was saying that so many people but others they had to remove their womb because of that. So I want to know, guys, maybe you can tell me because I went for tests and I'm waiting for my tests. from the lab, so it will come out after 3 weeks. So I want to know from the woman's side, for them, ibatrita jwang, and how do they feel about it? Yeah,
Wait,
and what's the best thing to use?
so wait, Nhlanhla, so wait, like, so, like, how are family planning? You mean the pills, or maybe the plant, or maybe the injections, or what exactly?
Injections, the injections, all the injections.
Okay, I
Yeah.
think, I, I think I'm gonna need to actually play the disclaimer again, because guys, we are not giving medical what's that advice here, right? We are
Mm,
just like sharing experiences. Please and thank you. Mrs. Pumpkin wants to say something there.
okay.
Pumpkin.
Hi, hi.
Oh, okay, sharp. Sabrina, take over quickly.
Hi. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. What was
Yes,
you
Lala,
saying?
Sabrina.
when it comes to family planning, remember you're injecting hormones into your body if it's the injection. So anything that has to do with family planning is something that works with your estrogen as a female. It's very hormonal. So, as a senior in this game, of course I am. I'm a mother to an 11-year-old. So, everything has a side effect. Only your GP can advise otherwise because bane file yakho angithi. So, for instance, with the pills, every pill has ingredients, and your blood type sometimes reacts to this. So then your GP will advise accordingly. For me, the only family planning that has ever worked with no side effects, it actually gives me good skin, by the way. It is
One.
2 month injection, right? Yes. Yabona mphanyana kyo. It doesn't. The only thing that it does give me is a huge appetite for everything. I get an appetite, got an appetite for everything. So, it's one of those. But guideline wise, talk to your GP. Your GP knows your file. Your GP knows your allergies. Your GP knows medication that you have reacted to. If you don't have a GP, it's a bit costly, right? It won't cost you. You can actually have your blood run and ask whichever doctor to find out estrogen level yakho at that point, which will give an indication of where your hormones lying, and then it aligns because all the family plannings are aggressive to your body. I get it. The main reason for that is you don't want to fall pregnant. So I know with my cousin, she went for the patch. She's still going on her period as per normal, right? And the patch is just there to make sure that there's no little one that's there. I had a friend, again, Kanye had the loop. It's also a form of family planning, but it was installed skew and she found herself pregnant. Yeah, so these things do happen. I honestly suggest that your GP is your best friend when it comes to contraceptives, because there's a lot that women can go through with
Wait,
those.
see,
I mean, yeah,
this is waiting. Like you guys are saying, like a lot of things actually. The hormones and Haplumpunyana came here with like very dizzy words. Yeah, what do you talk? What can I do? What do you talk
depot.
for? You know, like deeper from you, don't know. Guys, here is my best actually. Like, what's that kind of family planning actually? Lefty, sex toys, we abstain. Born cat. Nah.
Uma endabeni zamantombazane.
Mona cause no one about to hey, is like bleeding for 2 months. Hey, hormones in me. Don't do it, bruh. Stay away from dick. It's as simple as that. Stay
Oh, okay,
away.
because I've been using the 2 months, so sekutla barinali after effect. So that's why I was asking. But thanks, guys.
But man, can I say non-tlant, eh? Like what's king with what's it ne? The utmost respect, my sister. Get yourself a dildo.
But I'm married.
Kunjeni. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. So I apologize for that. So okay, you know what?
Can I please say something? And I'm gonna get off the panel. I'm not here to stay for long.
Okay.
Okay, so I just want to clarify this misconception that females get on family planning solely for the purpose of preventing pregnancy. For some women like me, I have amenorrhea. This means that my period can go missing for 2-3 months. Okay, so I was advised the time I went to the gynae when they found the fibroids that I have to get on family planning so that it can moderate my periods. So it is not because I want to have tiki tiki ai raw and stuff. No, no. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so Angie, basically you can have it for as in like certain conditions, as in like beyond for as like for the kids, right?
Yes, yes.
Damn, that sucks. But okay, you know what, guys, like love and light to actually females, eh? Yeah, I know. I know. You know what? Yeah, actually, like just love and light. So, Mrs. Pumpkin, Elena, no first, and then first that kind of we can start. So, guys, you know what? Like, please remember to actually keep it brief, ne? Because now what happens if I get so. Please, put all love, ne? And thank you.
Okay. Yeah, so Sabrina was right. It depends on the body, really, honestly. Other people have side effects, others do not. The patch worked for me to regulate my period. Nothing happened to me, but I'm on a device, Mina, 8 years, but it's gonna stay in me for 10 years. It's called Mirena. I don't know if you want, if you, it's a, they install it underneath there, up there, to prevent pregnancies. No. Eh, eh.
Oh, there.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It can, yeah, it can last up to 10 years. Yeah, it can last up to 10 years. So if you did something temporary, there are devices like that that can last a little bit less years. But yeah, it doesn't do
Oh, no.
anything, man. You don't even feel it.
Wait. But I'm like, you mean that one, Ellen Kariki, Barking Kariki, Hukunyana, so.
Yes, definitely that one. Yes, definitely that one.
So, nje, Barking with, Barking and that, you can hit raw for like 10 years straight and then like nothing will happen.
Can you please put a disclaimer
Yeah,
before
yeah,
you ask us these
I'm
questions
sorry. Yes.
and give advice?
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
Yes, please. Let's not
Thank
discuss
you,
this
Lee.
advice.
Yeah, it's such is like imagine carrying a device in your body. Imagine having a baby and the baby daddy runs away. Now you're left with the child for the rest of your life.
Yeah, like that's
Bye. Thank you.
okay. Thank you very much, Mrs. Pumpkin. Okay. Mrs. Nano, you wanted to say something?
Hi guys.
How you
Cheers.
doing?
I'm good, thanks. With the disclaimer, right? I don't know, and it makes me feel very out of place because I've never been on any type of contraceptive ever. I'm 33 and I know nothing relating to period pains. I know nothing relating to all the things that women face, right? And I'm not gonna try sound Dululu and say you guys are wrong for doing what you do. But I don't know, is it also me trying to promote, my practice because I'm a whole yoga instructor and I'm about wellness?
Boy,
But
no.
all I'm saying is what people are going through in terms of their bodies, regardless of it being man or woman, it's because of the lack of knowledge in what your body can do for you and not really paying attention to yourself. As for women, preventing can be done just by you having to track down your moon, your days, your ovulation days, and also knowing
I have
what
heard.
kind of hormones you have, right? And but because we're busy, we then end up taking the easy way out, which would at the end of the day give us the after effects. So yeah, man.
So,
Um,
so you're saying like rather know you working and your days, your cycles, your kids up.
yeah, because you will never fall pregnant if you are not necessarily ovulating. Okay, Laban.
Okay.
And your body does tell you gore le wena as motho wa mosadi you would know gore when you because bontsi it etsa some overdo when you are ovulating. It will tell you
That's what
go
I
ahead.
heard. Lynn. So now I'm like,
Yeah, it was o batla too much. So if you can trace those things and you can track down and actually take care of your body and have the right diet and eat what is necessary and exercise your pelvis area and do the necessary things for your body to be able to heal itself. Mponyana, you wouldn't have to deal with the fibroids. The only thing that will actually help them grow bigger or for them to be treated is you taking treatment for it. But those are things you can easily get rid of out of your body. Your body heals itself. There's nothing that the body cannot do for itself. It's self sustaining. That's all I
okay.
want to now.
All right. Since now, all right. Like, thank you very much. Now, since you are late, actually, Bastard, we have more people here. So, like, what's that? Shit. You can plug your business actually now, no? That thing actually you told me about. No, no.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry about that.
It's
So
cool.
guys, and then Leroy, wait till now you are doing a party, guided three.
No.
And then,
That's a
listen, and
yes,
then I'm
actually.
having the hike on the fourth.
Kunje isa.
So
Oh.
how are people supposed to now juggle between going to drink the previous night and dancing and then the next morning irazoga?
No, but then I get a they have bargain kind like they have like what's that free will actually. Me, that's a what's the job actually. So for me personally, I guess sure sentle gore as in I'm gonna make it, but we'll see. You see?
I mean, you're not sure if you're gonna make it to my hike.
Yeah. I'm
No,
not
and
sure.
I can with you. I mean, who goes to a party and celebrates their birthday and gets out of hand as per celebration is concerned, and then commit to going hiking on mountains the following day? Come on.
I've done that before actually, but now I can't because I'm older. So
Oh, older, and how old are you turning?
I'm turning 20.
Okay,
Guys,
anyway,
I'm young, guys. Oh, come on. Mm.
yeah, no. So yeah, I'm the founder of Nano Squat Wellness, which is a wellness company that deals with team building, yoga, and fitness. But I specialize personally on yoga, and I'm hosting a yoga hike on the 4th. It goes for 300 Rand for every hiker. This 300 Rand will be covering the hike entrance fee. You'll get a goodie bag that includes a ginger bite, which is a ginger and garlic bite.
Oh,
It has
yeah.
2 bottles of water. It has an energy bar. And in the process, we will be having chanting meditation as we walk. Melon trauma crush. There's banana affirmation. And then we're going to have a whole yoga session. And also, there's a smoothie that you'll get after the yoga session. And then we're going to have a reflection share. So basically, this is meant for anyone and everyone that feels they are willing to actually face themselves in a way of getting to know themselves better and stop this people pleasing thing that's going on, with no judgment, with no fear of what if I tell my story, then it goes viral. We want to, like, now personally, I want to help people conquer themselves. So I've got a concept called Conquer You, which is Get Better Being Great, where you are given a platform to just hold yourself accountable and let go of selective amnesia, you know? Because we like to blame people. No, me, I'm good. Me, I'm this. Me, I'm that. But you never really look at self to say, na self, okay, contributor ing. So this is a time for you to just be true to you. Whether you are good or bad, just be true to you. Walk in nature, have a yoga session, and the trauma release, which I'm very excited about. It's just a segment where you get to have a watermelon given to you, and you will write whatever resentments you have or whatever that doesn't sit well with you, in your heart, whatever that you struggle with individually. You get to write it down and you go find your own spot and you say whatever you want to say if you want to say something, or you just, smash it as much as you want to smash it. And that would be you having to let go of what you personally know you struggle with. And then the banana affirmation is just basically you having to treasure hunt on a banana. And when you find that banana, it will have a message for you that will interact with you on a different level. So it's just basically a healing journey where you are allowed to be yourself, man. Bring your flaws, bring your insecurities, bring your anxieties, bring the things that you can't really open up about. There's great people that are also coming through to have talks with different people on different levels. And definitely, I'm here. I'm here to give my 2 cents of what my life has been and how I overcame and how it has worked for me. So I just wanted to share that with everybody. And yeah, join in. Join in.
Hey, Bargain, no. So, okay, sharp. So, wait. So, now, like, the location, yeah?
Yeah, it's Cradle Moon.
Where's
Um,
Cradle?
Cradle Moon is in the north, the far north, I think, of Georgia. King Models Drift, somewhere there. I can't pronounce the name, but it's somewhere that side. Just Google Cradle Moon Lake. That's where I'll be doing the hike. It starts at 6 o'clock. No, 6:30. Be there for your ginger and garlic bite, and then we start the hike at exactly 7 o'clock. And then also just wear just comfortable clothes. You can bring a towel, provided you do not have a yoga mat, but otherwise do bring your yoga mat. And if you do not have a yoga mat, communicate with me via direct messages or WhatsApp. On my profile, there is so many videos that pertain and has more information on this. Also, banking details are there as to how you make your payment. So yeah.
So, the location get Cradle Moon Lakeside Game Lodge. So,
Yep.
that's, what's that kind of Mulder's Drift? Oh, God.
Exactly. Linayambala.
Yeah, Mulder's Drift. Yeah, guys. You know what, name? You are really making me want to actually do that. But then now, okay, I might be hungover, so you making me want to drink more responsibly. So clar, you are like working like what's the game, you are like making me be more responsible now. I'm like, that's good. That's great, man. That's really
Leroy, wait a king now. I've learned that, especially being part of this community at TikTok, and now when I had to go through my healing, I was isolated. Things were happening illy lockdown, no? And I had nobody to talk to. And then when I come on here, I hear so many things that are great in the ears of us conversating. But initially, I look at the busyness that we dedicate ourselves to be doing, and I realize that's a lot of trauma responses. A lot of us are available to come on lives, but we are not available to face the things that when the life is not on, you start scrolling on TikTok.
Ish.
So
Yeah.
when do we get to deal with those things? When do we actually open up to say, Leroy, na ha ke shapo? And for me to tell you ha ke shapo, are you really a safe space, or are you also welcoming because luena una le di-trauma, so because you think na luena ra tshwana ke trauma bond, you know? And these are things we don't really get to discuss. These are things we don't look into, but we out here acting as if we are okay. Where else we really know gore, when we get off here, ha re sharp.
Yeah.
So I want us to be healthy in a sense, or even when we're giving our 2 cents and our submissions, I be gore we understand who we are fully.
Fully,
And
yeah.
then we are healing in the process. Ha re nwa bojwala, let us know gore we are not drinking because we are drowning sorrows. We are drinking because we are celebrating. And then it becomes a joyful thing for us to actually immerse ourselves and soak ourselves in that celebration and have no regret.
100%. What's it? Never again. Like you see, actually, me also, actually. People think, no, when I drink too much, here, when alcoholic in, I'm like, guys, me, I only drink Fridays, less Saturdays only. Eh? And I do it because I like want to. Nah? Not because I am hiding from this, that, this, and that, this, that. So, yes, you are 100% right there now. Sometimes there are like those people like where they just drown themselves there, so which is not really like good thing. So this retreat actually for you to like what's that kind of find yourself, be less like be 100% with yourself, and then just
Yeah, like I said, it's basically a reset. It's not something that we're gonna,
reset camp. Yeah.
yeah, we're not gonna conquer self in one day, you know. And the reason why ke batla gore re implement yoga into the things that therapy tells us is good for us, it's because therapy doesn't take it to the extent of trauma releasing the trauma that is stored in the body. There's a
Okay.
lot of trauma that stays in the body that only acts out or surfaces with time. So when out like therapy le tla bua, and then that is only going to teach you how to convey your story, how to actually say what is bothering you based on the encouragement to say, no, you can tell me, this is a safe space, because obviously that person is a stranger, and because of the binding policies and the rules and regulations of how whatever you talk about is confidential, you are guaranteed your story is not going to be known by the world, you know. But at the end of the day, you then go back to the things that had made you a toxic person, or had helped the toxic person be attracted to you because they saw how vulnerable you were. There's things that we can do in order for us to release whatever traumas we have in our bodies, where we can actually reset our body to have a good memory of how to get rid of certain toxins, of certain diseases, of certain stresses, and everything that needs to be let go of. And I think that will also help us take less medication, because we're busy medicating, we are taking this and that, and it's having after effects on us. It's not necessarily helping, you know. It only numbs that particular stress, or that particular disease, or that particular um, infection.
Yeah.
But really, are we getting rid of it? How do we get rid of it? How long is it going to take? So we need to be patient with ourselves and also understand that it's a process. Now, for now, when I tell my story, the first thing I think about is, if I told you the truth about my walk of life and you went on to tell the next person, Laukas editor story, the fact that that is the truth of who I am, it wouldn't baffle me. So lang ka utlwa ditaba tsa ka ko kae kae, ke nnete ya ka. Then
Yes.
what?
Yes.
You're telling me things I know about myself. So let's not be afraid to actually free ourselves from wanting to look a certain way just so we are accepted by the community, and actually stand boldly in who we truly are, and let them love us for our scars and everything that we are being healed.
You know what's weird about like literally what you actually like just said now? I I literally slept around half past was that like half past 30 a.m. stuff. So thinking about exactly that actually, as in like doing things for like just to seem like you are the perfect being in the world. You should be it's like leading by example. So I was like, hey, no, I know. But anyway, guys, yeah. So basically, since now we'll be speaking about such things actually, at the 4th of August. What's that kind of Chris Lake?
Cradle.
Yeah, sorry. Go Cradle Moon Lakeside Game Reserve. So please head up there, and that's gonna cost you 300 rand. So basically, I'm like, what's the gun? Find yourself home. Yes. So yeah, man, like, let's do the most there, and then let's do it again. Okay, let me type it out for like you guys there. Cradle Moon Lakeside Game Lodge. And that will be the far north of Joburg, so which is Maldersdrift. There, I said it. You see what I'm low key arcing, kind of like Bura. Maldersdrift. Yeah, man. But anyway, guys. Yeah, man. So as in like DM her and then like let's do the things there. On the 4th of August. So yeah. So let's start actually. So just remember, guys, like 50K is the goal here. And I have remember the gift because I love gifts, and I have remember keep tapping my nose because that makes me smile like a little boy that I am. But again, I have to keep sharing them. So today, guys, so we might have a talk to me into a vibe, but then like mixing it like what's that? Mixing it with the with actually this actually. So yesterday, Brampo, he came like okay, Sabrina, you can only pin when like there's no people here, Cece. So as in like now because when I like but more money right now, you really can't do pins. So sorry about that, Scarboy. So yesterday, Brampo, he spoke about his like friend yesterday, but then like he came like very late actually, like very late. So now we decided to actually bring it here for actually today, right? So this guy went like through his wife's what's that kind of phone actually. So he found out that the wife was no actually isn't like like no. The wife is basically cheating. No, yeah, he said wife. Yeah, he said wife actually. His wife is doing the other things on Instagram or like with the other people. So how he found out, he kind of snooped, right? And then he found out, right? They're in love and faded, but then again, the bro as in like really didn't know how to go about it yesterday. So now he spoke to Brampo, and then like he actually he recommended that no, you know what, like let me bring it up here. like what's that kind of with the Makoya family here, and then like let's see how we can actually like help him out there. Yeah, so now like which kind of helped me to actually like bring up the topic actually bringing up today actually, transparency versus privacy in your relationship. No, could be marriage, could be working, kind of could be this that, right? Do you prefer like 100% nah, transparency like with your partners? If no worrying, kind of like you have my passwords, you know my workplace, you know my boss, you know my friends, you know my mother, you know my again, like you know the whole thing about me? Or do you give your partner their space there? Okay, you know what, I feel baby, you know what, like me, I trust you, then your phone is your phone. Your work politics are like you right there. Or who hits on you, guy? I mean, come on, bro. Like you are beautiful already. So hey, man, like there's a lot of guys who are gonna hit on you. Mary, that's you right there. Yes, you are my partner. You are my wife. You are my husband. But well up. So how do you see it when, and then like what do you value more actually, right? So we are kind of gonna link this, what's that kind of with the friend actually. So as in like but in guys, like let's be okay, all right, like let's be very mindful actually, because he's here and but then he preferred actually like not to speak actually, like cause like the friend actually. So maybe Brampo, he'll give us more as in like just a little bit more context nyana there. But then so that's how we are gonna link these things actually. So what's that? Feel free to come up to the panel here and then like let's have a lively chat, and then let's help like a brother out actually, you know? He is really a man. He is tarnished actually that the love of his life is doing the things. So before before we start with what's the gun bongs, so let me play this.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
Sabrina Mangiano. Okay, bongs. So okay, so give so get bongs and then get Sabrina, then get Nana, and then get Brampo actually. He'll give us more context there on the story. But then basically we are jumping between like these two because they are linked actually. So bongs, yeah man. So you can start here actually.
Sanibonani. Ngiyabulisa futhi kudala ngithulile. Transparency versus privacy and relationships. I don't know, but somewhat I'm more of a transparency person. I need to feel. I can rate stressing. I can rate stressy. So I need to know where does my person stand. I need to obviously I don't need to go into phone high every now and then. I understand, but I need us to have that thing we don't have anything to hide. You can leave your phone basically, and I can just go through your phone, not searching for things. Maybe I can like use your phone for other things without you being like, Nkari, you are scared. I understand. So I need that. So now I'm all about that. I'm all about transparency, but also I understand Gucci, there's things that will be in my person's phone that has nothing to do with our relationship. And they would like to keep that private, right? So I also respect the fact Gucci, people might actually prefer privacy because there's things that do not have to do with a relationship yakho nomuntu wakho, and it won't be fair for umuntu wakho to see those things. For example, if I'm having a chat with a friend is asking for an advice on something that's personal. The friend asked me, so now if I'm going to allow everyone to go on my phone, then that's going to be a problem. If I'm just going to allow everyone to go on my phone, that's going to be a problem. Secondly, I might have some work things on my phone, right? I work for an audit firm. I have client things on my phone. They have nothing to do with my partner. They have nothing to do with anyone. I'm the only one who's supposed to see those things and no one else. It's not a privilege to be because you are in a relationship with me, then you are supposed to see my work things. Wena Sabrina lawo manzi azokhamela ukuthi uyangiphikisa. But yeah.
Okay, so Anuja, you are more of like, I was like, kind of like 50-50 both sides actually. Okay, yeah, sharp fair. Like your phone is your phone, but then I mean, like, let's say maybe you actually as in like need to make a call nyana. Like say, baby girl, you know what? Like, but what's that kind of like? Please borrow me your phone quickly, like tla. Nah.
Absolutely, Leroy.
Okay, okay. That's the kind of fair enough. Yes, yeah. So now we're jumping to like sister or traumatized thing yan. Like sort of silent guy fanda. Sabrina Shab.
Not even close. But Mamudimu,
No, but then again we
your
are different. Come on.
your relationships, nah? Dynamics, boundaries, everything. Okay. Transparency versus privacy. Those two could never be placed in one sentence. As much as if it was to be a cute hip hop song, the NC and the CY at the end would like Bona, it would make sense. But here's the reality. Before I met you, I was an individual. So were you, right? And the one thing that most people are forgetting is that in a relationship, that's exactly who we are. Although there's a catch, the responsibility that comes with that is being trustworthy and honest about where we stand in our relationship, right? Now, for me, if the ladies kill me or the guys, I don't care. Your gut feeling will always navigate where you stand with a person. Curiosity once killed a cat. Cats have 9 lives, human beings don't. So when a person snoops, they already know what they're looking for and they find it. There is just no way that I will say, wait, Leroy has spent 1,000 rand from our joint account. Although Leroy may have replaced that 1,000 rand, right? It's okay. He may have replaced that 1,000 rand. Fact of the matter is that there is a minus 1,000 rand that went off that joint account and we need to address it. It is just unfortunate that I always feel there's where we need to have limits in terms of access to each other's phones, right? Even if you bought it for me. Even though you bought me that phone, I just feel the privacy part, right? It comes with respect, and the transparency part comes with where we are in our relationship. If I'm not happy, instead of getting my happiness out there, right, I should be able to communicate with you effectively about where I stand concerning our relationship, because this is where it starts. A problem within the relationship, and now outside sources are being given the pleasure of assisting that. And then, unfortunately, your partner finds that out in the most gruesome way. The trust is broken, whether we like it or not. even if we were to talk about it and try and resolve or go for counseling, the reality is ngwana o mongwe o findile auto, o mongwe ene ne ikeditse Zoro. They thought that they could hide what they knew they were not happy with in the relationship. So for me, the transparency part of this topic is that it's always good. Good morning. It's always good to talk about where we stand with one another instead of sulking off one another, because people in relationships will stay where certain things are not addressed or certain portions are not being adhered to, because look, ba comfortable, ba secure, right? I know I'm secure with Mpho. I know hore moving forward 1 2 3 4 counts, but the reality is that presently this person is not happy. And the privacy part when it comes to phones, guys, unfortunately we deal with a lot. I've got work groups here on my phone. It's got people's business. To you it might be inappropriate, but it is something that I'm committed to. It's just unfortunate, like I said, due to a lack of transparency of where you currently stand in your relationship, and then privacy gets invaded. Then the truth is, unfortunately, we are not being truthful to one another or honest towards each other. And the gut feeling in your relationship does work, guys. Whether you like it or not, it will never gauge you. If you feel that your partner is up to crap, I almost swore. Thank you, Lord, for intervening. If your partner is up to crap, instead of being that partner that's always asking, some people do take it upon their own hands, and unfortunately this is what happened. And I'm so sorry. And then again, you gonna get a no. Naki healile. I've healed.
No, but
No.
I never feel Sabrina right now, as in like, what's that kind? Like me, I hear you actually, right? You make valid points, yeah, and that's for now. But then you didn't really make something very clear actually. So now, like, which one now do you value most now? As in mono or cam?
For me, transparency. Eish, ke tla reng motho a rasitse o itse keng koketso o modumo mo background-ong ya ka. It's not nice. For me, it's the transparency part. I really feel you are allowed to inform me as your partner or emotionally, this is where I like. This is what I need to be focusing on. Now, onus will come with if I am not listening to you. Wa ntlhaloganya. Then go na le matsogo a bafutu out here that will warm me up, and yeah, it's something that is very sad that in relationships transparency is actually not adhered to. They call it honesty, but those are two different dynamics, right? Transparency ke bua nnete, ke re ko wena babe ke tshwere ke makaka ene ko wena o tshwarisang makaka, so that means I'm pissed off, right? That's I'm making an example, Leroy, come on, calm down. And we need that. You need to call one another out in your relationship. If baby's overspending and doing anything wrong, we must be able to talk about it, man. Come on. Then in that way, we don't need to worry about privacy. I can use your phone without having to say, hey, let me tap the word love. Gape banyana ba etsa dilo tseo, love. And there's a list of ladies that he said he loves. He only meant I love the cooking and whatnot. But yeah, it's just one of those transparency. Don't do that, Leroy. I'm muting, guys. I can't deal. I am muting. Leroy utswile mo tseleng. But
No, sorry about that.
no,
Sorry
nalo na re
about
bua ka
that. Sorry,
matlho.
sorry,
Re
sorry.
bua ka matlho, nalo it. So yeah, the relationship. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Guys, I'd like to actually apologize for actually me going clap, 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 clap. There's a client here that's calling me, so let me try to text them actually because I can't now. I just leave this. What are you zipping on, Sabrina? Okay, wait. Okay, sharp. For the time's sake, let's move on quickly and then we will actually like circle back actually. So, sis Nano, we have a question here, Nekhape. We have a brother who's going through a situation, something like a predicament here now, because his wife, she's busy. So now, what kind of was that brought up actually, like this topic actually. So they were like, which side? Like, how would you help the brothers?
Thank you so much. Hi everyone that I had not greeted before. Geez, transparency. I go with transparency all the time, because I believe when one knows what is, they have they have no need for them to be trying to figure out certain things. And in the manner in which I would be transparent to you as a partner, when you see me not necessarily giving you the invisibility of you seeing through me as per normal, then that would be a red flag for you to actually want to look into how Mutaka hasa bua the relevance of, how we've been, or I'm not picking up my woman as per normal. Something is not giving the fact that Nalena we're on the same page, and that's where your privacy, as per what we would like to label, is invaded. When you stop becoming the pretentious somebody that you've always been, meaning even now I've pretended to be transparent and always be telling you what is going on now or in my life, jiggy jiggy hakisa bua, that's gonna allow you as a man to come and look into how hasana the information mara o dula a shebile phone ya gagwe. That means gore whatever that is on her phone is more interesting than the conversations that we usually would have. So with transparency, you can trace a whole lot of things that are not necessarily the red flag, but a way of you finding out whether or not you and this person are on the same page. Transparency is like a highlighter, because with transparency comes good communication. And good communication means even the things that I wouldn't like Sabrina was saying, the things that I don't like about you, I would be able to say them, understanding that you are mature enough to have that conversation. Then, so when I stop saying what upsets me, when I stop giving you feedback, when I stop giving you that communication and closure and, whatever it is that we've been building on, that simply means gore ke na le communication e betere elsewhere. As for privacy, I'm not so sure what it would mean in a relationship, because not in my head ha ke ratana le wena, Lee, it's about me and you, in a sense of my phone is your phone, not that I would scroll through your phone the way I scroll through my phone, but I can be able to use your phone for certain important things, and whatever else that is there that doesn't really concern me and is not meant to harm me in any way has nothing to do with me. And with the understanding of individuality, like I was saying to Kimbang Surge, privacy would be applied when it comes to individuality, whereby I have time to do things that pleases me as an individual. I'm able to speak to my friends accordingly. Ebile ha ke pota le ditšhomo tsa ka, I'm allowed to do that. That individuality, that me having that duality of being, allows me to become whoever I want to become in any given part of my life. So then you don't then have to come and question me, no, wena le lebu, why le bua ka eng, because that is me being an individual, and I always have to know how to handle myself with the knowledge of nna le wena ra ratana. So as long as I'm not doing anything to put our relationship in jeopardy, then we're good to go. But privacy for now, it's individuality, and individuality means I'm able to do things without you, and whatever I do is never to harm you or make you feel less of a human or discredit the fact that you're the man in my life.
Wow, you literally read my mind there, actually. Like, literally, That's me there actually. Khorbona ne sharp. Me and you I fade fade up night and jolop night fade. He your phone is my phone is your phone now. Sharp ne button happy. Remember that you are no beyond Lana. I wanna beyond he him shout to my wife, my husband. You are your own person there. What a horror it's like man kay hagnandaba. Well up. I feel as long as fella what you do there wouldn't really like what's that squa, jeopardize what we have here because dude you are beautiful bro. I mean like value you're beautiful. You can have a ring but there are those guys who who gonna be okay makes a baby girl, but like what you do with actually that well up. Do you value me like that? Now, okay, yo, no, Mpenjaka, no, Shaba. Bona, you can have friends more, more. You can have the actual, but you can have the male based. You don't know, like, hey, male based, hey, man, me, I don't care, Maji. You value me, you will show me by your actions. So, since now, no, you put it very beautifully, and like there was legit my actual like what's that submission there horror. There's like what's that something what's that gun? There's like something that I used to say like a lot actually like last year actually horror dude me I value transparency actually but I can kind of learn but then you really don't have to change for me actually. So bargana meaning that I wonder who you flirt with mufuru ya I did say born it's again hey your phone hey baby mpe phone now because I want to see you and I wait exactly manka it's
Leroy,
but me I
look
don't
at
care
this.
about that. Hmm?
Look at it this way. No?
Mm.
Ra ratana nna le wena. O motho wa ka ke a o tlhompha. And you are not the first person I'm in love with, but I've decided for
Yeah.
one thing. Leroy is the one I want to look at with only those eyes. I get. What is the need for me to be having the same kind of conversations that I can have with you as my person with any other person out there? So, Rona as that, we like to confuse ourselves and say things like, it's a mistake, these things do happen, and. When a person doesn't respect themselves, they will go to the extent of showing the disrespect they have for self to actually show you disrespect by doing the things they know they should be doing with you with other people. They start then having conversations that are meant for the two of you to be having in the bedroom with other people. Automatically that shows you gore motho a se motho a nang le value for self, ha e tlhomphe ene. So where do you expect the respect to come from when I, as an individual, in my individuality, has sat down and accepted that, Sviso is gonna text me and say, "Hello, my love," and I know gore hello, my love, and it's gonna lead to this and that and. Radumela runa. It's a process for us to get into trouble, guys. It's a process for us
Wait,
to
what?
actually lose our
It's a
loved
what?
ones. It's a process.
Nah, hey, how?
It's a process. Are you telling me for you to cheat on someone, you just
Hey,
wake up one day and you've cheated?
hey, cover. You said it's a what kind of pro S actually? You said uh pro S, but anyway.
No, it's a process. It's a process. Listen, it's a process. He will text you. Hello, my love. Rena, hello, darling. Okay, kiteng. I miss you too. Wa bona gore e ya kae? In the name
Yeah.
of friendship, lintseletan. When now you know gore it's gonna get to the point where it gets out of hand. And then when Leroy finds out, oh my darling, I'm so sorry, it's a mistake. It's not a mistake. How ka sheba mistake gore le spela jwang? It's MIS mistake. take. So your aim was to take it, but you missed it. That's why you say it's a mistake. Let's stop being childish and be saying things like, no, I didn't mean to, you meant to.
You meant
You
to.
can't be
You
having
want to.
conversations that, yes.
Mm.
You literally even make plans around this thing to say, Nugget Laustora as such and such and such. And then the one that now becomes the detective, they have to come search for the name. Uta type my love, and then when my love pops up, they then go into the conversation to see how did this my love come about. Oh, so this was the initial conversation.
Exactly.
So let's not be going around in circles and because Raziba, when you love someone, you go all in. Texter number one, and he's the last person you text before you go to bed. When those things stop happening, if that person cannot give you closure, ya gore, in my transparency, baby, ntse ke le busy msebetsing, you must know something is going on, and that something has nothing to do with you. And it'll hulisa if you dare go in and you go look for something that you'll find. So it's simple that way.
Guys, ha ke skimi di bari. Ayiro lulul. So, gore wena you actually like decide to cheat or not, you made a conscious decision. Anyway, let just see Valela for now. Thank you very much, ne? So let's go to Paul. No man, actually. I think I remember saw Sabrina's hand there 2 minutes in. How should I do it?
Are you
No,
saying I'm not important?
No, no, no,
Are you
no.
saying I'm not important, Leroy?
Brampo, shaba kere, bon, shaba, hope it, shaba.
Jokes. Sabrina can go. It's fine. Ka joke.
Boy, kav. Most turning rare. Moja morago keng. Tempo.
Like I'm Changan fit. So
Okay, yeah, sorry. So now, like we are saying that the last one to eat, he's a king. So you are the last one. So like you are the king. So bon, relax. Okay, yes, and claw. Nah, but your horse is and claw. Anyway, Sabrina, 2 minutes in, and then Baraking can hot up Baraking.
Listen, Nane, I'm just big on privacy generally in relationships, right? The thing is, something, right? But like when a person reads a message, sometimes they're reading it upon their own context. I can have an innocent conversation whereby Leroy is known, right? And within that context and text being read, and I said, ah, no, man, babe, don't even go through that. It is literally just not meant for you on my baby white, but my partner might just not be happy with the fact that I used that word. Understand? And let's with cheating, I don't condone. It's a very conscious action that everyone makes when they want to and they feel like it. But there's other aspects of my privacy that I feel like, for instance, we may have had a fight and I had a conversation with my cousin, for example, and I was expressing myself to my cousin who was advising me accordingly. But to my partner, it made me receive that, oh, that means I'm no more going to gatherings because this is how this person actually perceives me. It is going to be very hard for me to convince my partner otherwise because he or she has read what they read and how they read it. I absolutely have no control over that. One
Yes.
there might be a conversation at work where I once informed you as my partner that I don't like this particular person, but it happened that we made peace. And there's a conversation that you will come across on my phone and you're somehow when I pinky it's a peace or what. Who fitila jwang ko peace nya ka le pinky because I so qotele motho wa modimo. Where on earth were you going? So that means that you invaded my privacy. It's just that there is no override when it comes to cheating. Whether there's transparency or privacy, still cheating does not have a standstill. But I'm actually quite curious what was found, or was the translation of what was read conspired or considered to be cheating because of maybe boundaries of that particular individual in the relationship? Hore nna medi ya ka ha o tlo buiwa le ena so. Or was there clear evidence that said that I'm actually leaving my man for you, I love you, I've fallen for you, larato lat, something that actually gives direction to the situation at hand? Because sometimes it's a matter of I do not like the tone of a conversation, I do not like the content of the conversation. Then, as the reader of that particular article, in my opinion, I then say it is cheating.
Okay. I know. You made as like very good and a really valid point. So now, so for those questions actually, so Nje, we can hand them to Brown Paul actually, because now we are speaking about his what's that kind of friend actually, who recently found out that his wife, she's busy. You know, American, she's busy out here. So Nje, which kind of prompted the topic actually, Baragana today now. Okay, do you value privacy or maybe transparency within Baragana, like your thing there? So and happy guys, you know what, now? Let's be mindful actually, of like of how we speak, Nje, because he is here. Nah, yeah, he decided to actually what's that, can keep quiet. So just like let's be very what's that, kind of like mindful and hyper respectful actually, because he's going. Yeah. So Brampo will give us more context there actually. But kind of happy to answer the question you actually proposed. So Brampo,
Hey, Leroy Mpenjaga.
is Mpenchaga.
Hey, Brian. Get it shit.
Right, once again, nigga, shit.
Okay. So here's let me break down the context. Okay. So my guy says so in Agidlile madam wahai. Hold on. So my guy ki the early risers. So he's sleeping, sharp, who gets up on his laptop, or doing Wumadi 1, 2, 3. And then phone ya made bahai busy got bzz. Hold on. And that's like he says late, like early mornings. So and then he can't wait. Yeah, so then he's like he wants to mute the phone, so that or I be on do not disturb, whatever we call them these days. And one of the Instagram messages is about or notification from one person. So curiosity here, check about for you never know. So goes through the conversations, and it's literally just conversations going on about dates, and then Miguel sharing phone numbers and things moving to the green app. And then when he goes to the green app, Kiddy shit even worse. You know what I mean? Kiddy, I had a great time last night. Kiddy, I can't wait to see you again. You know what I mean? He sent me a couple of screenshots of the conversations, that Miguel is actually busy with this guy. So he decides to just search even some more, only to find out there's about 2, 3 guys that she's been entertaining on the gram and on the green app. One. So when Mugai brings up this to his wife, the first response, this is what he says. He says her first response is, "Why are you invading my privacy? Why are you going through my phone?" You know what I mean? And so he calls me, and then we have a conversation. We talk. And me, I asked him the question, I didn't know there was such a thing in a relationship if unyetse moto, if if everything is open. One re share zaga. We share body fluids, you know. Um everything, you know what I mean? Like the whole family and stuff is like, I'm like, how is the privacy? You know? Because there's no what's yours is yours and what's mine is mine, but we're married, we're into this together. So some guy just asked me, he's like, Fit, what would you do? I'm like, well, for me, it depends. if it was flirting, we can deal with it and say, okay, baby, what's going on? Is there something that I'm lacking that I need to work on? That, let's have that conversation. Or, but then the minute iraga last night, the lady what, lady bono di bontana, then it becomes a whole problem. It becomes another issue. You know what I mean? So then I spoke to him again. I think it was yesterday. So and Chaila or no, he spoke to his lawyer, and because he says for him deal breaker, that's a big deal breaker for him. He's like if there's it's on about what was we talking about this? It's on about like women having a work husband. It's just sometimes for some people it can go extreme both, but for some people it's a game thing, just
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm like, it's different, but, the minute somebody breaks the covenant, and invites somebody to the marriage bed, then le Bibele ya tjho ya gore the only time o ka divorce is if somebody were unfaithful, you know and that's what I was telling him. And I'm like, personally, for me, my standards, my standards are, if you have private conversations with somebody, that's cheating. If you are flirting with someone, it's cheating. The minute you give your emotions to someone outside of our relationship, for me, I consider that's cheating.
Okay.
Because the minute you give emotions and feelings to someone else, you're taking away from what we have. If there's issues, let's talk about it. If there's no issues, then there's nothing to talk about. But the minute you start flirting with somebody, the minute you go out to the lunch, a little date, even if he's just a friend, then for me that's being unfaithful. you know
So,
so
okay.
you know
Yeah,
so
yeah.
so yeah so he just ended up saying hore, he's happy hore ba signile prenup, and his lawyer told him hore the prenup is valid. And I'm like, so me got curiosity. I'm like, so what's in the prenup? He's like, no, in the beginning of the marriage we agreed whoever cheats gets nothing.
No
you know
way. So
Why
wait.
one?
So wait. So now he saw it was that coming before the marriage, but then still he went with the marriage.
I think into your faith, man. Like, when you're like, okay, you see a person sort of like changing over time, or okay, this person is all about you, you know. So I think that's why, because even like it's difficult to explain. If that man, if only he could speak, but
Yeah.
it's difficult to explain. I think he's an empath, man. He's one of these people where I'll believe the best about you, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll believe the best about you, and I won't assume the worst.
What's what I'm thinking, ne? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like what's that gun? No, maybe, ne? How actually mention what guys like, what again? The gut feeling, man. No, I'm so old, le diamond or ish. Marinyam
Shaman.
yeah, ish. But like, but I still love her, Sham. You know.
Mhm.
So now he's seeing her ish. That feeling,
It was right.
yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So that's the situation at hand. So Mujita wants to file for divorce because he's like, I don't think I'll be able to trust her again. You know,
Yeah. Eh?
because it's like, una challenge that man. Eish. And
No, I mean,
Leroy, that man is a good guy, Mfanak. If you meet the nigga, you like him. He's a good guy, bro.
sure.
Like, good guy, he, like very successful. You know what I mean?
I know, but I feel his pain though, eh?
Yeah.
So okay, sharp. Okay, so yeah, man. So okay, sharp. So Anju, you. Oh yeah, yeah. What kind of you mentioned it actually. How you that you value what kind of? you actually value more what's that, more of like transparency, né? Yes, guys, hi, I'm a bit
I think you
distracted.
can't. Okay, so with the topic, I think they both go very much hand in hand. You can't have one
Yeah,
without the other.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? You can't have one without the other. Come Jolong, then you can have your phone and all the stuff because you're not fully accountable to me per se. They still, there's still a little bit of trepidation, when we're boyfriend girlfriend, you know. But the
Liwenyana.
minute or I do, I feel like you throw away every right to have such a thing as a private life. If you are married to me, not personal, when or I do,
Mm.
I'm your private life.
Okay.
You get what I mean? I'm your private
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
I'm your private life. You can't go outside and say, oh no, there's a private life and whatnot, whatnot. Here gossip.
I have a private
If we
life.
gossip, we gossip together. You know what I mean? If you
Ah,
gossiping about your friends, that is tea for the night. Why what? So yeah, I feel like you can't have one without the other. You can't separate them. You have to be transparent because you have to show who you are fully. Um,
mm.
how do I put this? You have to be super. You have to be naked.
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know like holistically you have to be naked to the next person. And the one thing I don't get with this generation, I'll give you the cake but you can't touch my phone. You know what I mean? Like I
How,
don't
guys?
understand. Like I really don't understand that how do you balance the two? I want so the things that made it worse is kicking guy he felt like you in a gaslight, because when he
Mm,
brought up the issue, why are you going through my phone? You're not respecting me. You are invading my privacy.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but you know, and I like, there's another question actually, but I can more about did they, but they can like discuss this actually? Okay, like now that we are married now, like me and you, as in like there's no my phone, your phone. Like did they discuss that?
From what I know, you know, he's always sort of like mentioned, "Nah, man, I can literally have my wife's phone for the whole day and stuff like that kind of thing." I think it was never my phone, your phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess so basically, guys, the gut feeling never lies. You can love your partner with but one day that gut feeling is gonna be like, you see, look now. Mara braga, we say na braga hard in Pinchaga, you are listening there, but Pinchaga. No, and like maybe this is God actually, as that like saving you like from what you saw there actually. Wait, guys, like is it my network? You
Okay, it's fine.
Oh, okay, 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 cool. So yeah, so maybe that was actually his universe, his I'm like feelings there, or maybe his Wi-Fi gang there. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, they were like, hey man, we told you, so now run, because now he like more than one guy go Instagram below West. Has his money. You see, at least more TikTok, okay, faded because we're not a civilized the sham. Maragagwa. Mutimami. Yo. Anyway, what's up, Zudumer? What's up?
Eh, what the fudge?
Yo.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, fam.
It's still morning. Oh yeah, it is.
I believe so.
Eh,
Sure. Where do I start? Do I start giving my submission with transparency versus, or should I give my submission ka post friend?
You can mix them and then you can make them gel.
Okay. So I'm gonna start. Ka abuti anonymous. With the it's so funny that I agree with everything that Mpho said, especially when it comes to privacy and transparency in marriage. But I also want to say to Abuti that because it's marriage, and I understand the fact that he feels cheating for him is a deal breaker, but I also want to say that may he not jump into that. You know, even if it is, can he take his time and maybe play devil's advocate, you know, and sit down the wife and try to find out, Hori, dude, what's up? Why are there 15 other guys when I am here? And I don't want him to ask it in a way, Hori, where am I lacking? Because if there's one thing I've learned in my 32 years of existing, people cheating has nothing to do with you. It's not that way. Now there's something where you are lacking, or okay, not entirely sometimes, but cheating for me can never fix anything, even if there was anything that is lacking. So I just feel gore motho o tloga ana le void ya gagwe or whatever that they're going through, that now they feel the need of having multiple partners, you know. But he must just play devil's advocate and take his time and say and find out gore kwenzakalani, you know. I think for me, marriage is a big deal. So waking up and deciding to divorce, that is big. You know, you don't want to just do it out of anger or out of emotions. You don't want to make an irrational decision because you don't want to sit the next day or the next coming few months and the next coming few years and asking yourself, what if I had stayed? What if I had given it one more day? What if, you know, you don't want to sit get what if. So he must just take his time, even though he knows that he's going to leave at the end. He must just take his time now and find, like I said, try and sit down with the wife and just try and find out inkinga yakhe yini, because inkinga will sometimes not be with him, like I said, you know. And then if he still feels that he wants to leave, then by all means, because I think if there's one thing that we don't realize, Rona, is divorce. Guys, divorce is a lot. Divorce takes a lot from a person. Divorce takes a lot. It's not just you waking up and going to sign up that prenup that you are excited about. I have a friend who's suffering from kidney problems because of divorce. I've got a friend who goes do dialysis every 2 days because of divorce. I've got a friend who suffers from all these English words, diseases that we don't even know about because of stress, sad divorce. It's not just signing that paper, guys. It's not just saying you take what's yours and I'll take what's mine. And you stood in front of everyone and took an oath that you are going to be together. You guys are going to be together till death do us part. Till death do you part, you know. And I don't know, for me, I don't take those words lightly. And one of the reasons why I'm taking my time to get married, because I always say, if I ever get married, for me, divorce is not an option. And I'm not saying, hey, before you guys come for me, I'm not saying I'm going to stand for nonsense and all of that. Yes, if it does get to that point where I feel, right now, this I cannot take, but in the same breath, no one gets married to get divorced. But all I'm saying is, can he just take a moment? Can he take a breather? Can he not jump into divorce? Because yes, he's excited about prenup and all of that, but it might not be as easy as it seems. You know, that's my advice to Abuti. And then privacy versus guys. Oh, Mpho, Mamela, I have never agreed with you like this ever, ever. Even for me, it differs from Jolo and marriage, you know, because come Jolo and I can just up and leave. I can just up and leave and go back to my mother's house and block you and never go back. But then marriage, like I said, you guys say your vows, you guys have dreams of building and being this. So it's for me, that is a big deal. Privacy cannot go, but again, cannot go without transparency. And
Yes, yes.
even because just relationships in
Sabs, she's probably stopped by the metros there.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
actually, that's good.
I got a phone call. Sorry.
Cool.
So yeah, so I want to say that just relationships in generally, there won't be a need for privacy if you are transparent. The reason why go thoma go nna le, it's private, it's my phone, it's my what, it's because there is no transparency in the beginning. Because ga go na le a transparency, we almost trust each other. You know how Lee, we went out on Saturday, and then remember said when you are that friend. So imagine I go out on a Saturday, I'm going out for lunch, Lily. Because I have made my person settle and comfortable with who Leroy is in my life, and I am so transparent about that. He will even go drop me off at Leroy and pick me up once I'm done Leroy. So if he's not gonna trust Leroy, he's going to trust me, because he doesn't know Leroy even to begin with. He doesn't know my intentions, Leroy. But it is my responsibility to make him understand and be comfortable around Leroy. It is my responsibility to give him the assurance, Hori. Leroy is just a friend, and it ends there. You are the only person that I have eyes for. It is your responsibility, guys. Having barking different sex friends, like the thing it doesn't do anything. It is up to the person who has the friends to make the partner, the other person, comfortable and settle. Hori, listen, if you don't know these people, and I don't expect you to like them or chill with them or do anything with them, if you are not going to trust these people, you are going to trust me as your partner. So if you are so transparent with me, even when a pop-up that says Leroy comes through, I'm not gonna want to jump, because I feel I am settled, whatever that you told me about Leroy, or whatever that I've seen between you and Leroy, and I'm chilled with it. Unless Sabrina said this, unless, guys, every single person has their own instinct. That because of Runabi at Lulu, we always try and ignore. Your instinct will tell
Love
you.
us by the heart.
Your instinct. Let me tell you, no, we all have it, but because you want to be Dululu and want to be in Dreamland, you will try and remove that instinct. But it's always there, guys. It is always there, And once then, it's a different case. You will get an instinct that your partner is messing up, and I'm one of those. Now we only start playing detective once my instinct says, no, Leroy ntwana yaka wa utribula, Leroy wa teka, Leroy wetsa shiboboda, and then I will start playing detective. And let me tell you, once you start playing detective in that situation, you will never go wrong, because your instinct has already told you. You will find whatever part. There's no need for you to play detective in the entire relationship in the entire time, because also you are not going to enjoy the relationship, because now I've got 15 guys that call me in a day. So if you want to detective every single call that comes through to my phone, but one thing I always do, like I'm saying, it is my responsibility to make my partner comfortable and give him the reassurance. Lalela, number one, ki mang mang, number two, and also I think another thing that makes our partners not to be comfortable, this thing of I could not be with my partner and he would try and call me and I would not answer the phone, and I'll come back an hour later and say, I was on the phone, Leroy. But when I'm with my partner and Leroy calls, I don't answer Leroy's call. Have you seen that? That's another thing that makes our partners to jump. So your friends, your female friends or guy friends need to.
Sabzi, you take. You said our partners.
Yeah, I'm in the boonies now. It's starting to take a now.
Okay, so let me give you 30 seconds and then we can actually skip, right? And she disappears. But anyway, guys, like that is subs. The aunt here actually. So yeah, man, she put it so beautiful actually. Like sometimes, no man, like it's not really that big. So brother man, just one more try, you know. So like, let's not jump things yet, you know. Just not like trap sukinyana, bikinyana fella. Then maybe, just maybe, this can be the real thing. Then again, your Wi-Fi gang actually like they've been showing you signs. So I'm like very tricky now. So it's again like subs reminding me of like something that I used to say a lot actually like last year. And I can like the ladies that I've actually like been with actually like there is this one thing actually that I've actually said actually to them, Kerem, baby, when you want to have takeaways, just let me know. Do not be sneaky about it. And now, but can you see now you're going to be breaking the bond here, the what's the kind of transparency between Rona actually. So just let me know, you know. Don't be sneaky about it. But then again, now you've been sneaky about it. You make me like wonder. So like what else now? No. So learn to be 100% with your partner. Okay, Sheva. You are beautiful. You are your own person. Yes, you are my wife. Yes, but then again, you have a celebrity crush, guys. Rotlemo, like we have celebrity crushes. So which are also human. So that shows that your partner like sees other people also as attractive. But then again, as the gonna do we are not we're gonna promoting promiscuity here. So let's just wrap it up nyana nicely. So we are left with 15 minutes. No, actually 20 minutes actually. So we can just wrap this up as like really beautifully, guys. We have a lot of comments here, but ish, no, me and just so let me try. Senzo, your 5 minutes starts now, my leader. So what do you think when as in like what's that situation topic?
Sanibonani, Leroy, sanibonani bantwana benkosi. Hey, Nkosi yami, imagine nje my wife coming and telling me ukuthi une-celebrity crush. Hayi kungaphela. So ngitshela ukuthi une-crush,
Yeah, Brazil code.
hhayi ungithatha kancane. If ukuthi you have leyo crush leyo, keep it to yourself. Angifuni ukuyazi leyo nto mina. Isilwane esini sona leso. Angina-crush mina ngibona nje. Anyway, Leroy,
Inkabi. Sorry.
engingakusho nje bhuti ukuthi when it comes to this thing privacy, I absolutely agree with Umpho Christ. Kuthiwa ngiyazazi iy'thakazelo in fact ukuthi ngizama ukumthakazelela wena Christ, wena wakuJuda, wena ndodana kaDavide, ngicabanga ukuthi izona iy'thakazelo zakho lezo Mpho.
Blind fella.
You know, when it comes to this privacy thing, guys, in a relationship, ayikho indaba ze-privacy in a relationship. When you getting into marriage, especially, let me speak on the marriage, but ayikho indaba yokuthi wena you have ama-private chats about me with your siblings. Ukhulumelani indaba zethu with your siblings. Once you do that, you are driving a wedge between myself and your family members because these people are always going to judge me. Mina now sizothi uma sesi-right, sesiye ekamerweni safike saxoxa salungisa izindaba zethu. Awubuyeli kubona batshela ukuthi hayi sesi-right, all-right, ubaba. You know, they will always have this thing that they, this view about me. Meaning, I do not speak anything about my partners to my family. If we have problems, we're going to sit down, talk about them. Right? Not gonna find any text, anything, conversation between myself and my sisters about my wives. Never. You don't do that. Ukhulumi even nanoma wakho about things that are happening in our marriage. This is our marriage. Should anything happen, we both sit down as a couple and we discuss and we come with a solution. Finish. Angifuni ukuyizwa indaba yokuthi wena usukhulume ngami or about our situation kubantu bakini. Right? So do away with this thing yokuthi no the phone yakho is what there must be privacy. No. My phone, you have full access to it. Your phone, I should have full access to it. This is not to say what now we should be detectives going to search or whatever that we want to find out with my phone. But I'm just saying what lenda by privacy. No. Remember what you and I are now one. Like Umpo said, and I did say this nice or photo you see uma sesobabili after everything as a camera vele uzongixoxela nami ngizokuxoxela ngey'ndaba zabanye abantu sizohleba nje because we are one. There has to be the transparency between us. Hayi indaba yokuthi uzokhuluma nami ozokhuluma ngami. No. Leyo ngiyayivala. Ayikho ngeke ize yenzeke nje kowami umshado. Right. Now let me give my 2 cents opinion to the story that Umpo gave us. For me, guys, there is no waiting for me to be okay if umuntu wami is cheating. You cheat, uyahamba, siyahlukana same time. Indaba yokuthi I need to first be ready ukuthi because now there's the prenup. No. For me, you cheat, you're gone. You flirt, you are gone. You flirt namanye amadoda, you are gone. Ayixoxisi leyo, angeke size siloke sibamba whatever meeting and trying to find out why you did it. You do it, you are gone. If kuwukuthi you wanted to talk to me, ubone ukuthi kukhona la engingahambi khona kahle, hlala phansi nami sikhulume. Uhambe uyokwenza something out there and then expect me to then sit you down and find out ukuthi inkinga bekade kuphi. If there was a problem, you sit down before you do anything. Kodwa-ke because we are it's fine, Serge. Even if my wife does flirts with whomever, mina ngingakwazi lokho. Angikwazi, but the second I find out ukuthi uyakwenza lokho, uyahamba same time. Uyahamba, we end that relationship. So guys, whenever there's a problem, you sit down, we discuss it, siyilungise as a couple. That's it. That's it. Hayi indaba yokuthi fanele
Senzo,
yes, my nigga.
there's a question there from Tlantla there. So now she's like, so what's going to happen when you cheat now? When you flirt now? No, when you do those things now.
No, it's fine. Then you parallel relationship.
Okay, fair enough.
If I do that, yes, it goes both ways. Should I be the one caught doing that? Listen, I am not vele singabantu. You as my woman, you're going to sit down with me, uzama ukuxolisa, ucela ukuthi ngikuxolele, you're not going to do it again, and what. If I choose to forgive you, siqhubeke, it is on me, right? And if I ask for forgiveness when and you choose to forgive me, it is on you. Because kusasa ngisengakwenza ngoba yini uzongixolela kusasa futhi nawe usengakwenza because uyazi ukuthi ngizokuxolela, you know. For me, cheating, flirting, yonke leyo nto nje, there's no second chance.
Wow. Yeah, no. Wambeka nkabi yami. Awu mntungu, awu ngeke. I know. Ake sibonge bafowethu. So manje sesinhlanhla is asking about the kids now, the family unity. As in, yeah, actually, hey.
Yes, then you should have thought about those kids before you cheated. You should have thought about those kids before you flirted. You should have thought about those kids before uzobuzo ngitshela ukuthi wena unama celebrity crushes la. Ungazongisanganela ngizophelelwa ikhanda. Hamba. For izingane, we will definitely sort out indaba zey'ngane legally, and divide ukuthi senza kanjani, the visiting, we're going to co-parent nje, but wena uzobe uleya ey'ntabeni, nami ngizobe ngileya ey'ntabeni endaweni yami. Ukuthi kanjani indaba isesiyobona enkantolo ukuthi inkantolo ithini. That's it.
100% the Bob says, you know what, like you see, just like Nano said, actually, you made a gore. You want to do this with lo muntu lo munye lo. So this is not a mistake as such. You decided that you want to do this. So yeah, actually, yeah, no, you know, like just kind of like, what's that? Shifts like the whole thing now, actually. Or you chose this, bro. So clearly, you don't value me like that, like was that anymore now. And that's my deal breaker. Yeah, kuso mana kuso namhlanje guys. So anyway guys, like we can close it, but we can like right there actually, because now they are valid points from like both views now actually now. So I really just want to say to the Anonza brothers, they are excellent Benjaga. You know what is best for you. You know your marriage, your rules. So one thing that I would say is do what you believe will be best for you. Hopefully you don't have children with her actually. I really don't know there, but hopefully you really don't have children with her. Your gut feelings were right. And yeah, man, and how to brag, you know? How to brag. You may just come to my birthday celebration down on my Saturday and then like let's just go drink in Penchak. Let's do what like fights, you know. How to fit the born you win some, you lose some maji. But hey man. Rona ujalo still. So guys, so before I give the last remarks actually guys, ne? So remember to actually catch up more like YouTube. So like wait, I Sabrina. So yesterday's shoot you are really gonna get it there. Lay the Friday one, lay actually like the ones from like last year. Yeah, you can find them there. So we upload from like Monday to Friday. You can get them there, and then what? They're like, be good people. Bring the clarity there. Be 100%. Yes, we are humans. We actually get like tempted a lot, but what you do about like that that's more important. So yeah, so before that, so guys, my birthday actually the 3rd of August. So I'm going to be playing Komagara T-shirts actually, so please come through. You see it? See it? That's me right there. That's me. That's me. That's me. Here's the thing. You get your tickets, go to working. To web tickets, I think. Yeah, sure. You just see them. So okay, Sabrina, you have 30 seconds there. So your last remark nyana there quickly for the brothers there.
It's again. Yeah. Look, I think at some point, as human beings, we need to understand that we matter, and we need to matter to ourselves more than anyone else. Especially where you've identified you've been nothing but a good person and selfless. So just embrace choosing yourself, embrace the fact that the possibility of finding better is out there, but it can only happen once you have become better. So I'm just wishing all the best in terms of solutions and healing, yeah?
All the best, my brother. All the best, my brother. 100%, man. Okay. Brampo, like, let's kind of skip you now, actually, because I know you are more closer. So let's skip to Nano, the, and then Rebra Senzo, and then you. Yeah, and then you can close it up beautifully. This is Nano.
Actually, um, yes. I just want to say to not necessarily to the person facing this dilemma, ne, but to all of us, gore, we are at a point where maturity is not an option. Let's be matured enough to hold ourselves accountable and be mindful of our actions. And also, in the name of love, let us be selfish enough to be selfless and be selfless enough to be selfish. You hold yourself
Wait, what?
accountable. You must be selfish enough to be selfless and be
Oh,
selfless enough to be selfish.
that's
Meaning,
cool.
bona, when you are selfish, o gane ka wena. Akere? It's the same thing that I would say to whatever is happening right now. And this is not just on this guy's relationship alone or marriage alone. There's a lot of us going through this kind of behavior, and we are unable to hold the person who is doing the wrong accountable in the name of any other person that would be affected by our decision. Mara, let me tell you, there's nothing fun about living your life with distress that was caused and inflicted on you by someone else who consciously did that to you. So be selfish enough to say, no, I will not take it. I will not stand for it because I'm treating you the way I treat myself and I'm not doing any harm to you. That is what I give to you as energy. Reciprocate that, or else, like Usenzo said, you are out. If you can't give me the kind of love I give you, that means you cannot afford me. If you can't give me the same respect as I give to you, the transparency that I give to you, you are not for me. If you see yourself drifting and you cannot come to communicate that means you are communicating better with someone else. So let me go. It's that easy, guys. Let's not be two-faced about it and say, think about this, think about that, because at the end of the day, it's you who has to do the healing. Would you rather cut your foot out now or o tlo tlogela leoto la gago le bole until now, whatever, whatever? So cut now and heal, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
And by the way, guys, like since Nano, okay, wait. Since Nano has a yoga, what's that camp thing? That's so,
The yoga high.
oh yeah, yoga hike. On the 4th actually. So please DM her so you can actually find yourself, just like that. And thank you very much, Tim. Wait. You must be selfish enough to be selfless. Happy be selfless enough to be selfish. Ana, so what did tell us? Shosho says self. Kolu self.
Leroy, I think ngabe sengiyamosha sebekhulumile and bakhulume kahle kakhulu, so I am not going to mess it up. Engingabosho nje okuncane ukuthi guys, let us be true to ourselves. That's it. Ngiyabonga.
And that's where the what's the kind of selfish actually happens. Nah? Nah? Okay, right. Okay, no, it's fine then. Yeah. So Brampo, you literally being now the closest now. Your final words to your friend now, you know?
Final words. Same thing that Nano and Senzo said. There are certain levels of intimacies that you break that are not repairable.
Terrible, yes, that's the
You
word.
know what I mean? Some mistakes or accidents, they cause to what you may call it beyond repair. You know, and cars that are beyond repair, they are scrapped, and they're even scrapped off the system. So, best thing to do: walk away, find healing, and enjoy life. And make sure you don't dribble someone after this.
You saw that comment there, Barak
Game
Manje.
on.
What the fuck? Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, make sure you don't dribble anyone after this.
100% there, Brian. You know what, nah? Learn 100% with yourself. You might not be like working the perfect, nah. Don't, you are the perfect wife, you are the perfect husband, don't do it, but be 100% with yourself. You love this person, but they fucked you over. Chances happen they might actually do it again now. Because you like have a softy heart. And these are my final words, courtesy of Sis Nano. Be selfish enough to be selfless, but also be selfless enough to be selfish. Guys, me, I'm out. See you guys tomorrow. My clients are really mad at me here. So I'm just letting go like a parking car. Me, I need my privacy. Bye bye. Because I could join like bye bye.